Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of The Danny Show. I'm your host, Daniel Cody, and this is where I give commentary and reviews on all things wrestling. Thank you guys so much for joining. Let's talk about today's review of Monday Night Raw from Paris. We had a pretty nice show, in my personal opinion. We had Rey Mysterio versus Penta was absolutely incredible to me. I really enjoyed that match. Penta won the match, and of course we had Rusev and all a-hole Ethan Page ruining everything. It was a great match, and then they showed sportsmanship, and Ethan and Rusev came and ruined everything. Rusev pulled off the mask, and Shad Gable got an incredible pop from the crowd after having an incredible match with the artist formerly known as Ludwig Kaiser. That match was incredible, and after that, Shad has been going around and apologizing to everyone, and so he apologized before the match to Rey Mysterio and Penta, and after everything that Rusev and Ethan did, Shad Gable made the save to an incredible reaction. I would love to see Shad Gable get a push in WWE, whether it's for the Intercontinental or one of the main event championships. I would really love to see that because I think he's at a place and he has the popularity now where he can get that push from WWE's creative system. And by the way, Triple H, you owe this man right here one. You owe this man one right here, The Undertaker. Thank you, Taker, for helping. Of course, imagine if Undertaker was in charge of WWE. One of my all-time favorites in charge. WrestleMania would be off the chain. Now, this year's WrestleMania was good. Sunday night was my favorite, obviously. But speaking of Sunday night, Obafemi also has a great ovation, and I want to say something about Obafemi. First off, Oba is going to kill Simp19 Dom next week. That's number two. Number one, Obafemi, in my humble opinion, would have done extremely well in the era of ruthless aggression. Whether it is Raw or SmackDown, he would have done well because, as we all know, Vince McMahon, despite his perverted ways, was really good at what he did as far as talent was concerned. And he loved the big guys. He loved big, strong, tall guys. He thought that was very marketable. And with Obafemi, I believe Oba would have done incredibly well in the era of ruthless aggression. Which brand, whether it's Raw or SmackDown, he would have done well. And dare I say, he would have been champion. Probably before Booker T was the world champion. But if I'm being honest, before King Booker, we would have had Obafemi. So it's a good thing King Booker was paving the way for guys like him and Trick Williams. Also, moving forward, tonight's main event, we had, is it Tongaloan? I get all the Tongas mixed up, so please forgive me. Tongaloan, I'm not trying to disrespect the family, but Tongaloan, who looks like a black metal band like Behemoth. We had Siobhan Evans, Seth Rollins, and Ricky Saints. It was a good match. I was into it, and for a second, I was in support of Seth Rollins. There were two people that I had on my optional desire list to win this match. Seth did not win this match because the Vision interfered again. And if you're Seth Rollins, you feel like Samuel L. Jackson, the cussing heavyweight champion of the world, from Snakes on a Plane. Enough is enough. I've had it with this monkey fighting Vision on my Monday Night Business. That's how Seth Rollins feels. He feels like Samuel Jackson from the movie Snakes on a Plane. Moving forward, even though Seth didn't win, my second supportive option did, and that was Siobhan Evans, and I like the push he's getting. Now, let's be honest, Javon, you got to go through Obafemi. And unless Brock Lesnar, whom Oba called his big bad biscuit, unless Brock Lesnar interferes, Obafemi is going to win the King of the Ring tournament in my personal prediction. Congratulations, Soroka, for winning tonight against Lyra Valkyria, retaining the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. I thought that was great. There's dissension between Roxanne and Liv Morgan. Speaking of Liv Morgan, happy birthday, Liv Morgan, who is our world champion. The fans sung happy birthday as she skipped around the ring in her bratty attitude and still found a way to win the Fatal 4-Way match, which means she's could be World Heavyweight Champion and Queen of the Ring. It is very much possible. And that's and the interesting factor is her friend Raquel is facing Io next week. So I look forward to seeing how that works out. In the meantime, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you think about today's episode of Monday Night Raw from Paris. I'm your host, Daniel Cody. That's all the time I have for you today, and I'll be back with another review on all things wrestling. Oh, and one more thing. I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do with this LA. Roman Reigns is not here, but thankfully he will be next week. So we will be seeing Roman throughout the summer. He has the week off, but we're still gonna see him next week, which is good. They're not trying to take him off the air too much. So I'm still all right with that. Looking forward to seeing how that goes. LA Knight is catching heat with the Bloodline, and both of them are good guys. So I'm real curious to see how that goes forward. In the meantime, have a great day, everyone.